Those of you out there with thyroid issues, TSH, it's 3 letters. You probably recognize it if you've seen your doctor, if you've seen an endocrinologist. TSH is only one piece of the puzzle. You are missing out on what is exactly going on with your health, regarding your thyroid, regarding your energy levels, regarding your weight gain. You need to go beyond the TSH. This is what we want to talk about with today's video. I love this stuff. This is why we do what we do. Traditionally, medicine is missing the boat with patients. They end up slapping a Band-Aid on a problem, and you end up using that Band-Aid for the rest of your life. And for you women out there who are in your 20s, 30s, or 40s, you could be on an unnecessary medication for 60 years because you never find out what's actually going on with your thyroid, all right? Let's talk about this. Up in your brain, okay? Your brain tells your thyroid to do its job, releases this thing called TSH. TSH tells the thyroid gland to release T4. Okay, T4 is an inactive hormone. It does nothing for you. It's inactive. In the liver and kidneys, it gets converted somewhat at the cellular level. It gets converted to this thing called T3. This is the active hormone. This is the key. You need T3 to make your cells work, metabolism to come up, weight to go down, temperature to be normal, cold hands and feet to go away. All right? Dry skin to improve, the whole thing, your hair to stay healthy. You need this T3. Typically, a doctor is going to run this test right here. They're going to look at, with blood work, how's the TSH look? If it looks somewhat normal or somewhat elevated, or maybe a little bit even more highly elevated, they're going to make a diagnosis of a thyroid problem and make their recommendations, typically prognosis and medication prescription, and to treat that TSH number. Not knowing what's going on here, what's going on here. Also, T4 can convert to this thing called reverse T3. Reverse T3 is like the brakes on this process. To slow things down, sometimes T4 will be converted to reverse T3. It happens at a high level for many reasons. Could be infection, could be stress, could be toxins, could be diet, could be poor sleep. There's a lot of things that can cause the body to say, oh, let's pump the brakes on what's going on here and kind of circle the wagons. Reverse T3 prevents you and your thyroid from achieving its goal. All right? So obviously those things we just talked about are problematic and are likely going to be unaddressed or left alone by your endocrinologist and your doctor. So that needs to be looked at. We also want to look at this thing called iodine. Iodine is used by your thyroid to help make your T4. How's your iodine look? Are your doctors tested for that? If not, you could be put on a medication, and this whole time, you've just been low in iodine. You're not getting enough iodine in your diet. Something literally as simple as that. That needs to be tested. What about this? Your immune system can attack your own thyroid. Literally, it's an autoimmune issue. Your immune system sees your thyroid as a problem and it attacks it. It creates these antibodies. Is your doctor testing the 2 main antibodies? There's TPO antibodies and there's thyroglobulin antibodies. Are they being tested? I highly doubt it. And so you could have normal TSH, but have antibodies that are increased. You're at 25 years old or 35 years old, and you've got this attack on your thyroid. You don't feel great. But your TSH hasn't quite changed yet. So you might go another 4, 5, 6, 10 years, and this gets worse and worse and worse to the point where now your thyroid is under attack. You start to develop nodules. You could develop a goiter. You could develop cancer. And yet, this cursory blood work and not getting to the real root cause of what's going on here never gets figured out. And next thing you know, all of a sudden one day TSH shoots through the roof. The doctor's like, oh, my goodness. Well, this problem's been going on for a while. Never got caught, And because of that, the TSH all of a sudden starts to shoot through the roof. I'm like, oh, got to put you on a medication to give you T4 or T3, okay? Got so excited there, I screwed up my video. I apologize. I get very excited about this type of stuff. And fix that. So in this case, now we've had years of damage that are done, and your body may never recover, and your thyroid may always need this kind of crutch. Gotta get them crutches underneath you. You got a broken thyroid. Put the crutches on underneath you to give you enough energy, because your thyroid will never be able to make enough or produce enough T4 again. Totally unnecessary if the testing would have been done right the first time. That's what we do in this office. We want to determine what's the root cause of what's going on with you. Your hair loss, your weight gain, your dry skin, cold extremities. We want to make sure that we get this whole picture, and if we figure this out soon, then we can cut this problem off by fixing the problem and figuring that out. Remember that there are other things that can also cause this to get out of balance. I talk about this on other videos, whether it's your adrenal gland, whether it's your dropping hormones like estrogen and progesterone, if you're going through perimenopause or menopause. They have effects on your thyroid. It can also be caused by a poor diet or food sensitivities, where you've got these food sensitivities that are really elevating your immune system. It's affecting your thyroid. I talk on a previous video about viruses and infections, which can ramp up your immune system. That can also cause an overreaction, attacking your thyroid and causing these antibodies. You need to get this stuff tested, okay? The functional medicine approach is different from the traditional medicine approach. Your TSH, not good enough, right? You've had enough of that. Enough. TSH is not good enough. Get this tested, all right? This is what we do in our office. Here's an opportunity for you to actually get in with a doctor who looks at these things and knows how to handle them from a whole body perspective, a root cause approach. Take advantage. There's a link to this, what we call a free discovery call at the bottom of this video. Get onto our call schedule, totally free. You're going to want to know what we do in our office beyond this video. We get into that in this call, and we want to know what's going on with you. What have you done so far as treatment? What are your symptoms? Are you a good fit for what we do here in this office? And if so, then we start moving forward, and that's where the progress really starts to take place. But take advantage of that call. In the description to this video, there's more information about how to set that up. Please take advantage of that. If you're thinking, I live in Maine, where is this doctor located? We're in the southeast part of the country, but we have patients from all over the country who work with us. Telehealth medicine, if we need to send you tests, we send you those. We can work with patients from all parts of the country. So take advantage is my point. Functional medicine is a great approach for people with thyroid problems. We've helped so many people. I don't want to see you suffer anymore. So get on our call. Let's move forward. Let's finally help you take care of that thyroid issue.